Syrian refugees, yes or no? The debate is whether the United States should allow Syrian refugees. Ever since the terrorist attack in Paris, at least 30 United States governors have said they are against letting refugees into their states because of the fear of terrorism. Just over 1,800 refugees have been admitted into the United States ever since the civil war began in Syria. About half of the Syrian refugees admitted are children. The Refugees Admission Program, created in 1980 and retooled after the 9/11, actually does perform background checks, but no system is foolproof. Syrian refugees, yes or no? What's your opinion? Now on to Mac with a new planetary discovery.
For the first time, astronomers have witnessed a planet being born. This planet circles a star very similar to our sun. The planet is in the constellation Taurus, 430 light years from Earth. The planet LKCA 15b seems to have a couple of planets in the Taurus system very similar to itself. Astronomers have been trying to determine its distance from its parent star. Some astronomers believe it is only 3/5 of a mile away, while others, using a telescope that takes away the distortion of space, believe it's about 16 times farther away from its parent star than Earth is to the sun. But now on to Mitchell with the new type of clothing.
Recently, Baraz Barari, a PhD candidate at the University of Southern California, created a 3D printed garment that can detect when you're being stared at and moves and morphs in response. It detects the stare with a camera that has a lens smaller than 3 millimeters. Then a computer algorithm maps where it's being stared at, and then the material morphs in response. The effect looked like porcupine quills when it's threatened, but it's actually modeled after fish and snake scales. Now to Liam with the college football playoff.
In the annual college football playoffs, Michigan State will be playing Alabama in the Cotton Bowl. But in the other match, Oklahoma will be playing Clemson in the Orange Bowl. The winner of those two games will be battling out in the national championship. But don't forget, your Ohio State Buckeyes will be playing Notre Dame in the Tostillas Fiesta Bowl. Good. Now on to Matt with Tommy Hanson.
Recently on November 9th, 2015, Tommy Hanson of the Los Angeles Angels sadly passed away after falling into a coma followed by a catastrophic organ failure. Tommy Hanson, aged 29, made his Major League debut on June 7, 2009 for the Atlanta Braves. In November 2012, Hanson was traded from the Braves to the Los Angeles Angels in exchange for Jordan Walden. By the end of Hanson's career, he had recorded 648 strikeouts and an ERA of 3.8.